Happy Sunday, y'all.
Welcome back.
Welcome to Let's Clear the Tea.
Hello, hello.
I am your host, Pink Crystal.
You always want me to go for, okay. I am Dominion.
Bring it in.
I'm KB.
There we go.
Gosh, I'm over here chewing gum. I got to spit this gum out somehow. Where am I spit this gum at? I can't swallow it. I don't want to over there somewhere. Man, I wish I got the paper over there. What y'all do?
What, a piece of this?
No, I thought y'all had like tea paper.
Oh, I think you threw it out already.
I you know what?
How y'all doing tonight?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes.
Hope everybody had a good 4th of July.
Yeah, for real.
Celebrating them fireworks. I don't know why people feel the need.
It wasn't a celebration for me though.
I just don't
Yeah, me
understand
neither.
why people get fireworks and want to celebrate the whole month.
No, for real. They
Let
be
the
popping
off
fireworks
the whole month.
weeks and weeks later. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, back in New York, they used to buy them in June.
Mm-hmm. And be doing
Let
it
them
all
off
the
in
way to
June
October.
all the way to November.
I spent time with my family. My sister's down from Baltimore.
Hey.
So I'm spending time with her this whole week.
Wonderful.
So it's really good to, see family, or you reunite with family. We're having conversations. One night I had a conversation until like 12 o'clock in the morning.
That's beautiful.
That's wonderful.
But
Catching up with family is always amazing.
it's always, they
Yeah.
interact with nieces, the nephews, their siblings,
Yeah.
and mom and all that. So
Cool.
all 6 of her kids were together last Sunday.
That's beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's beautiful.
What a
I bit my
blessing.
tongue. Not literally, but
Figuratively.
yeah, I showed her. I might always stand beside somebody and like,
Oh,
Yeah.
this was right here. I can't. Oh my God.
Mr. Dark Humor.
Hey sis, Jolisa's watching.
Hey sis.
But yeah, we
So,
all. I'm gonna focus on the positive. It was great.
That's
That's
right.
I'm learning a lot. I'm learning so much. Hopefully, got a hopefully a new job coming up. We shall see if I did great on the interview, which is hilarious because the interview was more formal, so it was kind of funny. However, I'm looking forward to our little topic tonight:
Oh
Yes.
yes.
how to ask for help without shame.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother. You can say it too.
I was just gonna say how to ask for help without shame.
All right. Did you want to start, KB, or?
So, to set this off, I'm going to say, why is asking for help so hard?
Yeah. That's
It has a
good
lot of
question.
roles in that, though.
Yeah. That's a lot of answers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can see this can go to so many different directions.
Yeah.
On why it's happening, asking for help is hard. First, in my little notes here, we tend to, let's start with a personal story.
Okay.
Okay, so I can bring the audience in.
That's right.
A common situation a lot of people do venture to. So back a few years before I graduated from East Carolina University, the last semester, the college told me through an email that I would not be able to finish school unless I come up with like $2,000 to pay for my summer and fall semester. Yeah, they seem really cheap, but it's
Right.
not,
Yeah.
because I was a college student. I was in my summertime, and they was like, well, you won't be able to get any more loans or any more student financial help.
Grants.
Oh, it's gotta be tough with like jobs and you got bills and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I was working on campus.
Yeah.
Like majority, like when I was going from 2014 all the way to 2017, majority of my life was on East Carolina University campus. Like it was there at ECU, and so my last semester, I'm like, Dad, that's bad. So why am I getting this help out? Because I don't have the money to pay for it before that deadline. And I think that deadline was the end of that month. And I'm like, less than 2-3 weeks. So I'm like trying to figure out how I'm going to ask for help. Because
Right.
part of me is like, it's kind of hard to ask for help and people will say no.
Right.
So I was just asking around on campuses, and I remember sending like 2 facts to two churches. One church I was affiliated with roughly around 2013, but I stopped going. But I gave them so much money, and they, I'm gonna say both of the churches never responded back.
It happens to the best of us.
Because somebody actually, one person referred me to the other church. I'm like, oh yeah, they help community members out. You don't have to be a part of the church. So that's what I did. So I was asking, and then I asked the church I went to when I was 20, my early 20s, a long time ago, and they never responded to my facts at all. So
And church is supposed to be a community that helps
and definitely
one
when I
another.
put money
you
into
know.
that church, so I was asking
So
some,
that really hurts.
not even all 2000. I
Right.
just told them my situation while I was going through. I was a college student on the verge of graduating from
Right.
ECU, 2017, and I was not going to let anything get in my way because I want to get that degree.
Absolutely.
Right. As you should.
So how it was kind of hard to ask
Right.
because we're taught in society that asking for help is not a good thing. We definitely ask men. We don't ask for help. We're not supposed to ask for help.
Prideful.
Yeah.
Evil.
Prideful, ego. So it's like, okay, am I doing it out of shame or vulnerability though? But eventually, when I was asking my professors, and a few of my professors gave me money, and I hit my goal, and I ran up to the cashier and all of a sudden, I'm like, here's my money so I can finish school.
Yeah, I know that's right.
But if I did not go, like, it was hard for me because how I was taught
yeah.
that you're not supposed to, it's better to give than to receive.
Yeah.
And but then again, you heard also those parts where it says it's better if you ask, because if you don't ask anything, you would never receive it.
As they would say back in my days, closed mouths don't get fed.
Exactly.
You know. So we
so-
got some comments. How y'all
Yeah.
doing? Thank y'all
Hey.
so much for coming in already.
So it's really prideful, but it's about ego, but it's also about the shame part. I'm gonna get more to the shame part later on. But the shame part comes in because we have been, again, taught in society, asking for help is not a good thing. You have to rely on yourself. You have to be a man. You have to work it out.
Yeah.
And it goes for women too, but it's like easier for women. But a lot of cultural norms of asking for help, a lot of people shun away from that.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to see, I didn't want to see it as a charity case. And the funny thing about it is when I did ask, I was like, I will pay you back. I will do the best I can.
Right.
None of them asked for money back. They said pay it forward. Pay it forward to be in different
Yep.
ways.
Yep.
And I even know that, so I always continue to pay it forward to people in my life. So, asking for help without shame is really personal because my story is linked to that. And now I realize when you ask for help, you don't do it. You don't need to do it in shame.
Right.
But I'm gonna let y'all talk a little bit about it. Tell
Oh,
me
yeah.
Well,
my notes up.
We got a little comments. Jamie Kavanaugh said, "Because people throw it back in your face." That's one of the main things too. You know, it's really hard when you need help, but you're so worried about somebody. You know, they doing it for you, and then if they get mad, they bring them feelings back, and they remind you of, remember what I did for you. So I totally get that. That's and it's terrible that we live in a society with people that have that same mindset.
And the quote that I had with the story was, "No one is self-made. We all need each other." And
Perfect example.
There's no shame with asking for help and needing each
Say
other.
that one more time.
No one is self-made. We all need each other.
We all need each
It's
other.
connected. To me, what I did was about connecting and networking. Who do I know that's in my facility that will help me out?
That's
so
right.
I turned that switch that shame guilt out of it because I was feeling guilty to ask. And like, what did you do wrong to feel ashamed about when you asked?
That's right.
Well,
Okay. You can start. You can start. I'll
well,
go after you.
I wanted to start off with my little notes that I got here that I, got for myself and internet, of course. I think a person must first see that they need help.
Yeah.
For themselves. Does everybody get that? The way I said that.
Amen.
I don't want to make it
Repeat it one more
sound.
time.
I don't want to make it sound like I said the same thing twice, but it does. It kind of is, but it isn't. So when I say I think a person must first see that they need help for themselves, I'm saying they have to see, like, you know what? Damn, I ain't gonna do this my way. I got to go out and get help. Once they see that inside of themselves, then I think they'll say, you know what? I think I need some help. You know, once that person can readily identify that they need help, then they may have an overflow of emotions, like from how many people they've hurt, you know, whether it was family they done hurt, let down. It might be something in difference with, like my brother said, their masculinity, you know. Like, man, I don't need to be asking, I'm supposed to take care of this myself, you know. Or, you know, it might be something to do with some people age, you know. Some people feel like, damn, I'm too old to be going through this, what I'm going through, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of different emotions, you know, and, you know, sometimes, you know, that those type of thoughts can unfortunately lead to suicide, you know. But on a positive note, you know, you can find a fresh perception can be like a world of help for you, you know. It can help you process your feelings and work through them. So I think once you, like I said, identify that you actually need help, then that'll be a lot, you know, better for yourself. I got some more stuff. Go ahead, Peyton.
Oh, okay.
Kingston?
Kingston. I'm done with y'all.
I like
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna just do half because I got a lot, so we can just take turns. How to ask for help without shame. My first thought was you have to shift your perspective. Recognize that needing help is normal. Everyone faces challenges and needs support at some point. Another thing is, this was another key point, to start to realize that asking for help is strength. It shows that you're aware of your limitations and willing to learn and grow. Another key point was focus on positive aspects. Help can lead to solutions, new knowledge, and stronger relationships. Another thing is don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Sharing your struggles can create stronger bonds and make it easier to ask for help in the future. Acknowledge your effort. Mention that you've already tried something or that you are working on it if it's appropriate.
Right.
I said, why do people feel ashamed when asking for help? Pride and ego, as we talked about earlier. It often prevents people from asking for help when we need it the most. We feel embarrassed or weird turning to someone else, especially a stranger, for help solving our problems. Guilt and shame also plays a role in our inability to ask for help. My personal way that I ask for help, I start to pray. That's my thing. I'm a spiritual person.
That's right.
I always pray about everything before I actually, you know, act on my own, because I feel like me acknowledging my higher power gives me a chance to allow him to humble my heart and my mind.
Spirit.
And it helps me to, you know, when I need to move forward in the process of asking a community or a person that, you know, I feel trustful with, I start praying to my God of understanding, and I allow my Lord to humble my heart and lead me in the path that I need to take, so that I don't allow my ego or my pride to stand in the way.
Yeah, remember guys, there's no shame in admitting you need assistance, because everyone needs help at some point in their life.
Definitely in the near
Yeah.
future, we'll definitely need a lot of people who will definitely reach out for help.
Especially in the times that we're living in.
Yeah.
You know.
Politically stand.
What's our help number, guys? You remember it?
Oh yeah. Is it 811?
It was 988.
988. That's it. You're right. It's 988. It is that's for like
That's
mental
for like
health
mental health
helpline.
helpline.
But yeah.
You could get some professional help, counseling on those helplines. I don't know if that's nationwide number or if that's just for here in North Carolina, but that is a definite. I know 211. I think that's nationwide,
Yeah.
because we had 211 back when we lived in New York,
Yeah.
and they help with assistance with food and food stamps and help and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's no shame in asking for help. The shame is if you don't ask for help and knowing that there's help around you. To me, that's the shame of it all.
You know what? You said something that's really important, sister. You said vulnerability, and
Yeah.
it's funny because my notes I was like saying, okay, how do we tie this together? Shame versus vulnerability.
Right.
Shame says there's something wrong with me because I need help.
Right.
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 It's internalized belief that needing support makes you less worthy, less strong, or a burden.
Right.
Shame hides. It whispers, if people see this part of me, they'll reject me. So some part of that is rejection.
is,
You're afraid
yep.
to be rejected. Or again, when you were talking about your spiritual part, to add into your her spiritual part is more Christian based.
Right.
So even, I just want to relate to that real quick because even Christ in his vulnerable state
That's right.
asked a question. Right?
That's right.
He prayed to his Father in heaven about discernment. He asked him, can this cup be passed over?
That's right.
Remember, he was about to be
Yeah.
Crucified.
He
Yep.
said, let this cup pass me by.
Like, he was like, I'm asking a
Hey,
question.
hey, I seen everything you clear, it's vivid. Okay, but if this not for me, in the name of you, let
Yeah.
it pass me.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, so he would even, your Savior was saying that, and it's okay to question, to ask for help, because again, he went on his knee, he was praying to his Father, right? And there was, people may think that's shameful. Like, if you connect that aspect of even the Lord to ask for help,
That's right.
a better understanding, and his Father's plan, then a lot of people will, because what we fail to realize is, shame and guilt is taught through the church.
Yeah.
It has been taught to us through the church. And because they were pointing out, you're a sinner, you're a bad person, you're this, they diminished your self-worth.
Even in the phrase, you gotta be ashamed of
You ought to be
yourself.
ashamed of yourself.
Be ashamed.
But here's the funny thing about that, though. They want to tell you guys about shame, right? But they are so quick to ask for money.
Yes, they is.
There's no shame asking for
And
money.
they use the word of God to do it.
Yeah. But I know, I digress on that. But
That's okay.
the other part is more so about vulnerability. Vulnerability is more a human connection.
Yeah.
It's about it's saying I'm a human and asking for help. It's a part of being real and connected with other people.
That's right.
When you think about our society, it was built on the backs of so many people. And some people did it involuntarily,
Yeah.
our ancestors.
That's right.
But within those close-knit communities, they helped each other out, and was nothing wrong with help each
That's
other
right.
out. Can you watch my baby? And remember that verse, not a verse, it's what is the word I'm looking for? A proverb, it takes a community to raise kids.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
they help each other out. It's no shame in helping other people out,
That's
because it's all about the good of everyone. And my speech I did at my church a few months back about Ubuntu is sending human to other people, connection. And what I found out is during those time periods, there was connecting, asking for help to help people, remind them they are important to the community and the tribe. And that person may have done something outside of the tribe, that the tribe did not bash them over the head for it, but they brought it to the community and remind them how much important they are.
Yeah.
So it's really important to understand that asking for help is not about shaming at all. It's about you understand that you have limited capacity. When you don't have anything, somebody else has it for you.
That's right.
That's
Right.
cool.
That's right.
So vulnerability is about being real and connected. Vulnerability is courage in action. It's choosing to be open even when you feel exposed. It says, I trust that I can be seen and still be loved. That is vulnerability. So we got to drop
That's
the
right.
shame around it. And I know
Yeah.
it's hard, and we're human beings. We always look for the pros and cons, especially focus on the cons and stuff of asking. But shame isolates you. Vulnerability connects you. Like you said earlier, connecting with people. It's about trying to figure out what resources out there that can help.
Right.
I'm gonna go more into that later on, but I just want people to know is when you need help, you're coming from a vulnerable place. And last time I checked, being vulnerable is not a bad thing
It's really
at
not.
all.
It's really not.
So we are seeing a lot of people
A lot of
are in
people,
vulnerable
yeah.
needs. They're
Yeah.
in needs of something. And we do have the resources again, tying them back to the spiritual part of it. There was a man in the Bible who needed help. and what Christ did. The man asked. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it more into detail. The woman with the issue of blood. Like I was always like that.
I did too.
Yeah.
That was a good story. That was a good story. If I could just touch the hem of his garment,
I would be
I
healed.
knew I would be made whole.
She knew
For real.
what she needed to get to the she needed that connection. She needed to be authentic. And she didn't do it with shame. She went, oh, well, he might reject me if I do this. No, no, he did not. He felt that power. Like, once she touched him, he just felt the power.
For real.
Of what
Felt
happened.
that power. Mm-hmm.
And he helped her. And all through the scripture, you see people needed help, and then it wasn't shameful for it.
Yeah.
So everyone has the right to be vulnerable and need that help.
That's right.
Even single moms need help.
Yeah.
Single dads, single whoever you are. Every individual, every human being needs help, and there's no shame. We need to unlearn the shame and understanding that without them, I won't be who I am, and without me, they won't be who they are.
Exactly.
So it's like we ask each other, even adults. Kids ask adults. Adults ask each other.
For real.
At one point, parents, when you're a first-time parent, who do you go and ask?
Right.
You don't do it without shame.
No.
Some people are ashamed, like they scared to do
They're
it.
scared to do it. Yeah.
But you go out there on a whim, like, okay, I have to make this connection, and it's
Right.
good. When you start shifting your perspective, like you
Shift
said,
your perspective.
from shame to vulnerability, then you can start seeing the human and everyone else, knowing that, okay, lean on me.
Right.
When you need a friend,
For real.
you lean on them, right?
For real.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I think our society has gotten to the point where we always want to talk about independent and being individuals, and you're supposed to do things
On
yourself.
yourself, yeah.
Billionaires and millionaires are not self-made. They needed people. They needed
To help them
resources.
get to that
They
point.
needed everything
That's right.
to get them to where they are now.
Mm-hmm.
Even businesses, like small businesses, ask for help without shame.
Yeah.
So if they ask without shame, we should do the same thing, because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make a connection, trying to get help, right?
That's right.
And there's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of people rely on those help and resources. And it's kind of sad that we live in an age where those resources and help has been diminished. But we just want you guys to be encouraged that asking for help shouldn't be a shameful thing. We need to unlearn those, because shame is taught. It can be
That's
unlearned.
right. It can.
I'm just letting them talk more, because I do have more to say.
And one thing I was going to just add, I was just going to say, I think as we get older, you start to gain wisdom. And life experience can definitely change our way of thinking. I think what helped me be a little more vulnerable and, humble in my spirit was experiencing being homeless with me and Dominion's 3 children and my mother for 6 months. When you're at the lowest point of your life, the only thing you have to do at that point is look up, which means when you don't have nothing and you have responsibilities, you have to put that pride and that ego aside, and then you have to do what you have to do to maintain for your children to have a place to stay, for them to have a place to eat. And I think with that experience in the beginning, I was so like, oh God, I don't want nobody in my business. I don't want people judging me.
Yeah.
I don't want people, because you know how people gonna talk about you. You know they gonna talk about you whether they help you or they
That
don't.
pride and shame right there.
And I did run into a lot of people, as Jamie has said, the reason for people not asking is because people do throw it back in your face. And that's all with the type of people we deal with in society. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to get away from people that you feel that you can ask and go above. It'll be complete strangers sometimes that'll help you more than your own family or people you was raised with or people you hung out with. Sometimes a complete stranger can change your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And during that time of our homelessness, I got to meet so many new people and great people that, didn't know us from Adam and was willing to take the shirts off their back to make sure that our family had whatever we needed. So, I totally understand with the, people asking certain people. Some people are like that. A lot of people are like that. Let's, make that a little broader.
Yeah.
But we have to still be mindful that there are some great people in the world. A lot of the churches that we've done attended, Open Arms back in New York was a great, a great church. It kind of reminded me of the UU here. And, these people have been a blessing to us too. Even just knowing them in a short period of time and, being able to come to them when we had times of needs and they are, opening
Able
up
to
and help us without judgment. There are people that will help you without judgment because they have a good heart and they want to do stuff with good intentions. And when you see people like that, that helps you, that makes you want to be more like them. That makes you want to say, you know what? I may not be able to help the way you helped me, but how about I dedicate my time? Or, oh, someone needs some food. Okay, I have a couple extra dollars. I can go grab some food and, drop it
Put it in
off.
the
Or,
pantry.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, you need a ride? I don't mind taking you there. You know what I'm saying? So many ways we can help different people. And I am so grateful. And this is a good topic for me because this hit home when I start, thinking about everything that we've been through and how it actually applies into this topic. And, we may not have all the answers or anything like that, but even if we could just be a listening ear for those that may need to, just have a conversation, get some stuff off your chest, that's giving back. That's helping. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be a large, situation. Just being communicative and talking to people and, creating bonds and stuff like that, that's a great way to also help. So that's
It
all
makes
I wanted
you
to say.
like, it connects you to the community and other people because
It does.
when you start realizing and being vulnerable and you used to asking and that's how it's like you start identifying some things with somebody. You can see somebody when they struggle and need help and you're like, well, I'm gonna take a load of that. Let me help them out with this. Such as my sister sometimes, I could see if I take the kids away from her so they can have playtime with uncle and give her time to break and relax,
Right.
it helps her without even asking. Some people learn. I learned a lot. I have observed lives, looked at people, and I'm like, yeah, I know this person may need this. How can I help them? I'm always looking out to see how can I help individuals. Sometimes you don't even have to. I just go to you like, something's going on with you. What you need? I know you need something. I know you need something, and I don't throw it back in people's face because a lot of people do that.
No.
But the roots of the shame and vulnerability part that plays into understanding the root of shame. So I told you guys about the difference between shame and vulnerability, which you got to learn the difference.
You have to know the difference.
You got to learn the difference, but also culture and personal upbringing, how independence is often idolized here. Like again, I was telling you guys how we're supposed to be sitting on our own 2 feet.
Oh yeah.
Pick yourself up with your own bootstraps and stuff like that. It shows you that you got to be strong. You have to do that. No, we all are connected and interdependent on each other. And the reason why I say that is because when you think about it, the food that I eat, I ain't go in the fields and get it.
That's right.
The meat I'm eating, I didn't kill it.
That's right. That's
The
facts.
clothes on my backs, I didn't sew it.
Uh-huh.
The car I drive, I didn't
Make
make
it.
it.
Okay. That's a fact, though.
So this is
That's
about
a fact.
connecting, and we can understand that we're maybe independent, one person by ourselves, but we always need other people.
That's
We're
right.
interdependent. Like again, I'm like when I need my medication and stuff like that.
Right.
I didn't make it myself. My asthma, if I fall out with asthma attack, somebody gonna probably help me, or they probably look at me and say, well, one less black person I
Well,
got to
we
deal
hope
with.
we don't run into any one of those.
No one of those, right? But by living in this culture, this climate, we're seeing a lot of selfishness and a lot of hate going on, which we think is a really good topic. Just that you need help to talk to somebody. Like, hey, I live with a family who's ultra conservative, and I'm like the only liberal person. I just need somebody to listen to me
for real.
and make sure I'm not crazy.
Right.
But that cultural, personal upbringing always has an impact on how you see life, especially when you're asking for help. Again, going back to my story earlier, when it was kind of hard for me to even ask people who was not from my background.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God, what if they think about me? Or what would they say? Am I, like, they're going to think I'm poor? They're going to think I'm bad if I, but asking people in your family and like community, they will help. Some people really will help because they've been in those situations. And once you've been in those situations, you have a heart for people who want to get somewhere. You want them to succeed. I love seeing people succeed.
Right.
I really do. What can I help? How can I help you by succeeding to help you get, to where you need to go?
be.
And no, you don't have to bring them up in your success story. Because a lot of people want to, oh look, I've been there, I did that, X, Y, and Z.
Or I was
And you
there for you.
I was there for you. And they throw you back in your face and all this other stuff. So you sitting here like, oh no. What we fail to realize is about how we are socialized in our life and culture and personal upbringings. The other one I want to bring up is toxic self-beliefs. If I ask for help, I'm weak, stupid, or a burden. We try not to see that. We try not to. It's kind of sad when we have toxic self-beliefs, and those toxic self-beliefs come from
Right.
family members,
Yep.
friends who doesn't want to see you succeed, community, sometimes your church.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of devils in the churches now.
That's right. Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
it?
For real.
My family used to
For
say the devil sit in the front row.
real. Okay.
Exactly.
That's what my
Every
family used to say.
But again, the toxic self-belief is there internalized. Like people say it so much that you start internalizing even when you're a kid to ask for help. Even when I'm gonna get to the point where it's kind of really sad. Even when it's coming to kids who have been sexually abused, they are
Yeah.
afraid to even ask because they're gonna consider themselves dirty or bad or I deserve or some type of thing. They scared to ask. They feel ashamed.
But see, that goes with not having a support network to go
Exactly.
to, or knowing or being aware that there's support networks out there for help like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's some people that are so into that upbringing that they had. That you ask for help, not make me look bad in my.
When they said don't go out there telling the white man
Yeah.
What happens in this
What
household.
happens in
For
this
real.
house stays in
So
this
that's
house.
why it starts at home, start with your
Yes.
community, your family. So
Yes.
you're afraid to even ask for that help.
Yeah.
And when you're in those type of situations, and when you go through something like that, just know when you go through that, just know you was not at fault.
That's right.
Yeah.
You was just a vulnerable human being and didn't know any better. And with vulnerability, you have to be able to take the courage to ask.
That's
Even
right.
if you talk to someone, and it's kind of hard. Again, being in that situation will be hard. Because again, they put shame on you. Someone was telling me there was this lady. She went to her church, and the pastor touched her when she was a kid, and she was afraid to talk to anyone because in that scenario, he was an authoritative figure. So when you are up here and you're down here, up here is untouchable. People will believe this person up here before they believe that person.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people are, feel ashamed and scared.
Yeah, nobody's gonna
But
believe you.
yeah, no one's going to believe you. That's that toxic self-belief
Yeah.
that you get. And that's why people think, oh, I'm weak or stupid or I'm a burden. And it's like, it's not. You're not. And we got to, like you said, shift their perspective.
Shift your
Yeah.
perspective.
Go to
Yeah.
somewhere you don't trust. Go to somewhere, like,
Yeah,
sometimes
out
go
of
to
the
school
box.
counseling.
Sometimes you
Out
gotta.
of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm going to let you guys talk about that.
Oh,
Because
well,
I got
I'm
more.
gonna just look at some of the comments real quick.
All right.
Jamie said, churches, I have had a lot of personal horrible experiences. And that's really, really terrible because church is supposed to be
That's
a
what it's
place
supposed to place.
that is a safe
Help.
environment.
Safe zone.
You could come to them when you need help. You know what I'm saying? As big as churches are,
Yeah.
they have different organizations that, sometimes, just feed back into the church so that they can help the people. And when you got people, and I've done been, we done spoke about this topic too, being church hurt before. And I've done been to a lot of different churches that, want to take your money when you need something, like you were saying earlier, you can't get nothing back, or, they done beat you with the Bible and made you feel less than. So when, there is a time where you feel that you may need to reconnect to a church, it kind of, you do walk in with shaking boots, because you never know what this church is. Is this going to be like the last one I went to? You never know the environment, but sometimes just, taking a deep breath, walking in with your head held high, and trusting the situation. You can Google a lot of churches and the resources that they help, and make sure that it's a safe environment for you. Do your research. That's what I say, because you don't want to just go to any random church, because you may get church
Or a
hurt
place of
again.
worship.
Yeah, a
Or
place of
a
worship, a place of
of-
worship, or even
A place,
community.
a place that's a comfort zone to you.
Yeah.
We don't want to just generalize and
Some
just
people don't
make
know
it
how
feel like
to.
churches are the only place
Yeah,
to go to.
no.
Because some people may
There
not
is
feel
different, right?
they're
Some
a safe
people are
zone
not.
because of personal and pertinent
Yeah.
situations that happen to them.
But there is different organizations that you can find and,
Yeah.
try to connect with. So I totally understand where you're coming with. She also said 988, so yeah, 988 is a resource for those that, I think it's like a more mental health base, but even with that, it opens up a lot of different doors
It
for
does.
It does, because a
you
lot of
know.
people do not think about their mental health in a situation where
Yeah.
they need help.
Some people don't even know that they have mental health issues.
Yeah,
Yep.
they were like, "Oh, it's normal.
Yeah.
I was raised this way. We're supposed to do this." No,
Exactly.
that because it seems normal at the time doesn't mean it's normal. People, okay, we was raised thinking that X, Y, Z is normal, but come to find out it's not. We was raised that we're supposed to sweep things up under the rug and forget that it happened. It is not. It's traumatic.
Yeah.
It will keep you from
That's
growing.
It
It will
will.
keep you. It will keep you within that toxic self belief that I was talking about earlier. What you have to do is break out of that toxic self belief and start realizing, you know what, vulnerability is a good thing, and asking for help shouldn't be a shame.
That's right.
You should be shameful for asking help because everyone needs help. Every
At some
individual.
point in their
At
life.
some point,
Yeah.
hell, I am 34 years old, going
Okay.
on 35 in a few months, and I still need help.
We all
and the
do.
exact same people who treated you or said some bad stuff to you, that shows you don't go asking them for help.
Yeah, leave them alone.
It's a learning. You're not losing anything. You're learning something.
You
from
learn.
somebody.
You
If
learn
I-
from good or bad.
You learn from both,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah,
that.
it's still a win.
It's still a win. Like
Still a
people tell me,
win.
they said no, go somewhere else, network.
Everyone's not gonna say no.
Because I was like looking for jobs and stuff like this. I'm like, do y'all know anyone? But I got to the point where I can confidently have a connection with somebody in network.
That's right.
That I can land hopefully a job soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
But at the end
We'll
of the day,
speak that into existence.
we speak into existence.
Uh-huh.
But if not, then it's a learning curve that, hey, I knew that I took this and went out on faith and
That's
trust. And it's okay. And I didn't do it because of shame.
That's right.
Reframing the narrative is another one I came up. Asking for help is a sign of wisdom, not weakness.
Yep. Yep.
You said that earlier about strength.
Yep.
It helps build connections. People feel honored and support others. Like, yeah, it's an honor when somebody asks me for their help.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
an honor because I was once
Correct.
there. Like I told you about my
Correct.
story. Now I'm paying for other people in different
Paying it
ways.
forward. Yep.
No one say it always have to be financial.
That's right.
Listen to someone, giving somebody a hug, giving them a smile, giving some encouragement. Hell, taking the kids away from them sometimes. I understand. I love doing
For
that.
real. For real.
Yeah.
And I'm childless, by the way. I have no kids, and I appreciate that.
For one of the
Or-
greatest uncles.
or just being a friend or a family member, or just listening to someone when they have a conversation.
Great, brother.
Other ways to get involved and understanding that we all need help and remember where you came from.
That's
Because
right.
we all started at the bottom and now we here. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes we
Talk
go up here,
about
sometimes
it.
we go back down here,
That's
sometimes
right.
we're over here, sometimes we're over there. And at the end of the day, we're human beings that need each other. We're
That's
social
right.
creatures and we need help. And there's no shame to ask another human being
For help.
Help.
for help. So
That's
we got to
right.
break away from that stigma, that trauma, that curse.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
That's-
not wrong to ask.
There's
for
nothing wrong with that. So you're helping
Yeah.
build connection with other people. And the thing is, it's like what? So here's I'm gonna flip script real quick on my co-host real quick. Would you judge someone for asking you for help?
Absolutely not.
Always put yourself in that situation. Like, would I judge this person if I was in that situation? Like, because we always been there. We
Right.
know what it's like to go without.
Yeah.
We know what it's like to go unheard, and being voiceless, and being shamed. It's like we all know what it's like. I've been there. I'm pretty sure our fans, followers, and family out there, they've been through the same thing. It's about human connection, and there's no shame in that.
At all.
We shouldn't be guilty of being asking for help. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you can help me or not. I'm gonna go to the next person.
That's right.
Just don't think it. And when I become famous, don't your ass come asking me for the money.
This one over here.
That's my humor, people. That's my humor.
No, I feel you on that though.
Because you told me no, I ain't helping you out.
Right. For real.
Let me get $1,000. Let's see what it says. Nope. What I have you, and that's the thing. It's like you don't ask for stuff back.
That's
when
right.
you do it from your heart.
You do it from your heart. Yep. You know, and
Place of love.
And you know, it's funny. Sometimes I put myself in situations, right, where
Yeah.
I can figure out who I can help today. How can I be of assistance to someone today? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always grateful of the people that I feel that the Lord brought to me to help me along the way.
That's that.
How can I help you? Sometimes I'll be in the like drive-through line of Dunkin' Donuts, and I'll literally be like, I want to pay for the car behind me.
For real.
You know,
I've
what's
done
their
that
order?
too.
You know, and literally just do it and don't even let them know and keep going because I don't want nothing back. I'm not looking for nothing return.
The
But
joy that I get when I
it
see
does.
them go.
It really helps, you know. It makes you feel good to be able
Yeah.
to.
You know what helps me more when I do that? Asking the person how much that person order is. They're like, oh, it's like $17. Well, here's your $17 tip. Okay, because we know you're not gonna get tips.
Right.
The other person, they came here knowing they're
Uh-huh.
gonna pay for a big meal. So here's a
Right.
nice $17 tip for you guys. Because actually, believe it or not,
Yeah.
I went to IHOP. I kid you not. They had so many people working that day, and the ladies, they're like, we don't know how we're all gonna make tips. Like, we have to fight to see who get the table at XYZ. So I put it on my heart to go to the bank, and I took out like maybe $200.
That's beautiful.
And I literally said, look, in 20s.
Right.
20s. And I looked at this lady. I looked at this lady. Now, can I do it now? No.
Right.
Because now I'm
But,
pitching off.
yeah.
But the point was, when I had it, I can help other
Help other
people out.
people.
So I went to the bank and like maybe took less than $200, somewhere around there. And there was like 10 people. And they were all asking like, how do we make tips?
Right.
You can't make tips with so many people here. You normally get paid like maybe $2, $3 an hour.
Hour. Yeah.
And it's like, well, how are we going to do this when there's so many tables? Like, who will put us on a schedule like this?
Right.
So again, I left, came back, I saw that lady. I'm like, hey, can I trust you? She's like, yeah, you can trust me. I'm like, everyone who's working, give them this $10 tip. Everyone.
Look at there.
So
That's how we see God too.
that's how you see it.
That's how you see God.
It may not be much, but $10 will help these people out who's
$10
just
helps a
sitting
lot.
there.
Yeah.
And that
Oh.
lady took it back there, and they went, oh, that man did that. I ran
That
out
just
because I don't
went
want
over.
them to
Right.
know it was me.
Yeah.
But
Right.
sometimes you can see it on people like the desperate, the help they need.
Yeah.
It's like you can see that and you can
Yeah.
feel that.
I did
Yeah.
that before. This guy I had just randomly, it was crazy because he looked like he was having a bad day. And I was getting a little bit of his bad day because he was assuming that, because I had my uniform on, that I was, above him. You know what I mean? So he asked me, I thought he was gonna ask me for some change, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't have any change that I can spare. And before I could say, but if you wait a minute, I could get something, and I got something for you. Oh, never mind. Okay, all right, brother. Okay, go ahead. See, I wasn't even gonna ask you. I was just gonna ask, whatever. And I was okay. So, I don't know if I want to say, like, to show you off. I don't know if I did it with that, but I did it. I went to the ATM. I seen how much money I have. I seen I had $20 to spare. And I took $20 out, and I gave it to the guy. I was like, you have a blessed day.
And he had a whole total different.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I wasn't even looking for that or looking to do that to receive that. I wanted him to see you should never judge a book by its cover.
Right.
That's why I did it. It wasn't just to say, oh, see, I get paid, whatever. None of that. It was just to show, there are still people in this world that can help and that want to help.
And have a genuine heart, and that's
Yeah,
really good.
genuine
You know what I'm
spirit to
saying?
want
Good
to
people.
help their fellow
Real good
man.
people.
Yeah. Like I'm in a society, I see a lot of stuff. I see a lot of females, oh, she's cute, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful. Men don't do that because why? It's a mass, I don't look at another compliment no other man. I mean, look odd a man to compliment another man. I'm secure with my sexuality. I married a beautiful woman. If my brother looks handsome today, I'm gonna let that man know. You looking mighty handsome, sir.
In other words, I look dusty.
Who you fixing up for?
What?
Who you fixing up for? You looking mighty handsome today.
Oh my God, my pearls.
Look, see, clutching it. See?
Collection.
Clutch him.
Oh wow.
You know, but it's all about,
Yeah.
you know, not being afraid or ashamed
No, for real.
to ask for help and also to give, in my
To
opinion,
give.
because I love to help people when I'm in a position that I can help people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And this is what our podcast is about, support.
Support.
We support
That's
y'all
what-
in
Yeah.
different
That's
ways.
what we are.
Yeah, so that's what
Yeah.
we did, build a support network, you know, for our personal, and, you know, hopefully y'all could use this in y'all personal.
So I have some practical tips and a few other things because I like this topic a lot. Practical tips on asking for help. Be specific. What exactly do you need? I can assume what you need when you come asking me for. I need help. Okay, well what?
For real.
I need a favor. Okay, well what? Don't be too vague. Like I need. I just need you to do X, Y, Z. I'm like, okay, and like, what are you asking me? If
Right.
you beating around this bush, it's not going to. I'm looking at you like,
Be
look,
specific.
be
For real.
specific about it. Pick the right person. Match the ask with someone capable of and willing. So what that means is like look for the person that you think, okay, I have a good enough bond with them.
Right.
I can ask them for help.
Right.
And they are willing to ask for help. I'm not saying always go to that exact same person when you need help, because sometimes they may not have it at that time.
That's right.
You know? But match the ask with someone capable and willing, okay? If I'm a poor person, why would I go to another poor person?
They said the blind can't lead the blind.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Time it well. Respect their bandwidth. Like, expect that not everyone is capable at that time period. At that time period, there may not be a no always.
That's right.
You know?
It might be short for not
Right now.
Not
Like,
right
I'm
now.
telling you, come
Yeah.
back to me and I can help you. Some people, I get paid next Friday. You can come ask me then. Well, I need it now. I'm like, well, I can't help you right now. And you know what? I'm willing to hear you out. What you're struggling, maybe I know somebody who can get it for you. Like, that's how you network with people.
or help you
Yeah.
Or help you.
look for some help, you know, if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Use I statements. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Can you help me with? And be specific. Well,
And be
use I.
specific, yeah.
Use I. So I love I. Not just this I, but all eyes.
All eyes. For real.
What to do if you feel embarrassed? Name the emotion. I'm nervous to ask, but I'm working on being more open. Know your worth.
That's
You
right.
need your need doesn't reduce your value.
That's right.
Let me say it again.
Your
Your need does not reduce your value.
Go ahead, Black Goat.
Practice self-compassion. Everyone has needs.
That's right.
So love yourself a little bit. Like, okay, I know I need this. I got to step out on faith. I need it, and I'm okay. If they give me a no, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to die when I go to one of them and they say no. I'm not going to die.
Right.
I'm not going to be on life support.
It's not the first or last no you'll
It's
ever
not.
do in life.
Right.
It's not.
You know.
Number 6, creating a culture of mutual support. Normalize help seeking in your circles. We're a big family here.
We really are.
They help me, I help them. We're
That's
a big
right.
family here.
That's right.
We do. They probably look at me like, damn, what's wrong with him? And I'm like, well, damn, you're going to help me or not? That's how we
Yeah, we do have that vibe. Yeah. Right.
We look like
We're
brothers and
open.
sisters.
We're open with each other. Yeah.
But they help. They help me out, and I help them
And
out.
you
It's
help
like
them- yeah, I was gonna
it's
say.
like that network. I ask somebody else that can help me out,
That's
and
right.
I'm like, you know what? If I can't help you, I know someone who
Who
can
can
help
help
you
you,
guys out.
right.
or get the
that's what we do.
resource.
Get
Yeah.
the resource. That's what
Right.
it's all about. Create a culture of mutual support. Offer help without judgment, so others feel safe to do the same. I try to be the most open person ever. Try to
Yeah.
be loving person ever, and say, I'm here to hear what you have to go. Go through, and it's okay to offer help without judgment.
That's right.
So others will feel safe. Cause when they feel safe around you, they're like, oh, you know what? I can be myself. I can
be myself.
lessen that
around them.
shame
That's right.
and look for my vulnerability and understanding that we all need that help.
Well, at some point, yeah.
Acknowledge when others help you. Gratitude builds bonds. Like, thank you. Just saying the most. Thank you for what you did for me.
That's right.
Thank you for it. You did this and you helped me out, so I'm paying it forward. That's why I'm able to pay it forward to other people. Because I've been helped at a university story. Going back to my little story, they didn't have to help me. They did because they saw something in me. They saw my potential
That's right.
as a student, and they helped me out. And your family did the same thing. And I thank them, and I paid it forward. I paid it forward with a degree. I'm like, look what I got. I got a degree because you're support.
That's right.
You know,
Right.
Yeah.
when help is not given, handling rejection without internalizing it. This is where we get that self hate from. You know, being ashamed, because what we do is they say no, so we begin to internalize it. Like, oh God.
Yeah.
But no, handling rejection without internalizing it. That's when you need your self-love and compassion. Just because that person can't do it for you, go to the next person. It's okay. It does not diminish your value and your self-worth. Always remember that.
Yeah,
That's
and a lot of people have a sense of, because of so many things bad has turned in my favor, that I don't want to ask for help because it'll be nothing but another rejection. No.
Right.
Ask.
Yeah.
Ask. Bible says, ask and you shall receive.
Okay, knocking the door shall open. Okay.
And guess what? When you get rejected, it's just guys or divine or the universe redirecting you somewhere else.
Somewhere
That's all it
else.
is. It's
Sometimes you knock on the door, it does not open.
It's
Sometimes you bang on the window, it does not slide up. Guess what? You happen. That's
It's
because you feel like
redirection.
you've been rejected. It's not a rejection. It's just redirection.
Not rejection, it's redirection.
I
It's
like
always
that.
about that shifting that.
Yeah.
Alternative routes, professional support, peer networks, online communities. You have all that available. My brother Adama just told you all that, and Chris told you all that. We share that. Step open. No one doesn't mean you are a no.
That's right.
And
I like that.
I want you to remind you, because this is the end of my notes right here.
Okay.
You deserve support. We all do. You are not alone, and you do not have to act like you are.
There you go.
Okay?
There you go.
Okay? Did I need to remind y'all that? You
right.
deserve support. We all
Yep.
do.
So,
This
that's
do.
right.
I'm going through it now.
Okay.
You are not alone, and you don't have to act like you are. So I'm challenging you, listeners, real quick. Ask for one small thing. Not do it right now. Can I get a smile? Without shame.
Without shame. Without shame. Just that simple.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was good, y'all.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I have a special guest real quick.
Yay!
We love guests.
We sure do.
This is a Diamond Dominion. I gotta say their names. Like that. Pink Chris, the first time meeting my older sister. So I was just like, pop over here and say hi.
Yes, and this will be yours. Come on, come on. It's
She
okay.
actually has been with us since the beginning of time.
Yes, she
the time
has.
Let's
This
do
is
the
just
tea.
our first time in person meeting
Yeah.
her, so I'm so excited.
Yes,
Thank you so much
So you
for
say hi.
coming.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, have a seat.
Hello, how y'all doing?
All right, how you doing?
Hello, how you was?
Yes, we do. All right. You look
right.
just like
I
your
receive
mama.
him. I receive him just like the Lord. All right.
Okay.
If
Welcome,
yes.
welcome.
No, I'm just proud that this platform exists to reach everyone in ups or downs, spreading positivity. And I'm so proud of all of
Yes.
y'all, including my big brother.
Yes.
He's my big brother on this platform, even though I'm the oldest.
Right.
You give credit when credit due.
That's right.
And I'm just amazed and awe and proud of all of y'all
Thank you
for
so
spreading the knowledge and the positivity, because this world needs it.
Yes.
And I'm very
Sure
proud
do.
of him
Yes.
utilizing
He's a
all
great
his
person.
skills and his knowledge and his wisdom.
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
very inspirational to me. So, of course, I have been one of the rare few
For real, from the big
beginning
one.
had
Yep.
support. I don't care if I'm all the way from Baltimore.
That's right.
I just want to share my love like they do.
Oh, thank you so
And
much.
thank
We
you for having me on
appreciate
your
you.
show.
You thought I didn't hear you come in, but I did.
Yeah, we saw you.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, she has been a tremendous supporter of our Let's Clear the Page. She has been with us since the beginning, April of 2023.
I think we started with 2 people.
Yeah, we started with a few people,
Thank you so much.
but
But
she,
yes, we thank you so much.
she added a lot of her experience. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
Yes.
No, I was just telling her, thank you.
No, for real. It's really, it's
Means
very
a lot.
grateful to see people that has been with us when, it was just a vision. And then we tried it for the first time and you were here. And then you've been here to see how we done grown. I think we're at
Yes.
27, 46 followers.
Yeah,
Almost
almost
800 likes.
Yay.
Yes. Yes, we're so
Yes,
grateful,
yes.
and it's just wonderful to have you here.
We're our
Thanks,
top
Keisha.
fan. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
All the way from Baltimore.
All the way from Beatport. Hey.
Give them more, be more.
I'm gonna let you meet him. I'm gonna let you meet him.
Okay.
All right, my beautiful family and
Yes.
friends and followers and
Yes.
France.
all of them.
We
This
love you
topic
guys.
is near and dear to our heart,
Yes.
and it's grateful to have my sister here to, give a
Yes.
little inspiration.
Absolutely.
I like her
Absolutely.
twin. We like twins, don't we?
Yeah, I was gonna say y'all
Yeah,
favor a
a
lot. For real.
Genetics
It's in y'all
is
genes.
strong.
They genes are strong. You can tell they related. You ain't gotta say it. You already know.
Yeah.
But it's so good to have her, just come
Yeah.
on and say a little bit. We do like guests, and if you're local or you ever come visit the Greenville area and you want to be a guest, we would love to have you. Even if you just want to, thank you just for even watching us, even from everywhere that y'all watching from.
Yeah.
Y'all are special guests. We thank y'all for even just spending, your time with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, that was
We're good. So I guess on that note, we cleared the tea.
yes.
And we hope to see you next week.
It's not shameful just to ask. We're all human beings. We
That's
need
right.
each other. We need help. I'm telling you, no one in this world have made it to where they are alone.
Alone. That's true.
This
And
is
That's
essential
very
without
true.
not asking.
For real.
Without not
I don't
asking.
think. I think everybody in this world asks for something.
For real. For real. So,
We all do, and you know what? That's how you love each other. It's like we're human beings, and we want to get this life until it's over. And when it's over, you ain't got nothing else to go for.
I know.
Yeah.
So ask why you here. Ask people in
Yeah.
your life. Build networks. Communicate. Be vulnerable. It's okay. You shouldn't
right.
be shamed. And this goes for men too.
Yeah, for
Men.
real.
June was Men Mental Health Month.
Yes.
And it's really important for men to get into those services to ask for help because right now men are struggling a lot on different avenues.
is.
And then
Yeah.
guys, we need to support each other.
Other. For
Like,
real.
like y'all ladies, I gotta give y'all ladies, not to cut you off, bro. But y'all ladies, I gotta give y'all kudos. Y'all always, support one another that I've seen growing up from a child to now. And girl, I like your hair, or I like them nails, or I like your outfit.
Support
And we
'em,
need to do
yeah.
more of stuff like that. You're not gonna be considered a homosexual every time you compliment another man. It's about uplifting each other, brothers.
I tell the queen quick,
That's what it's about.
honey, you look beautiful today. Yes,
You know.
sweetie,
And
it's
it,
good
and,
to
and it don't
encourage.
matter, and it don't matter the race. It really don't.
It really
I mean,
don't.
brothers should ask for help. I help my
We
brother.
are
some of my
brothers
brothers out.
and sisters.
That's
But
right.
yeah,
Not-
asking for
not,
another
you
guy
know.
to help you out. Is it like I ask him out? We
Yeah.
help each other out.
Yeah, for real.
We encourage each other. We give
Yeah.
advice. We even hug because sometimes
That's
we're
right.
social beings. And
I've
my
been cried
nephews,
on this man's shoulder before.
For real.
yeah, my niece and nephews, especially my nephews, know what I like to ask and be vulnerable. And we're
Yeah.
teaching them that mental health, anyone with mental health, and they're stable, they're decent human beings. They're
That's
good
right.
human beings. And I'm teaching them how to be decent, good human beings.
And that it's
knowing-
okay to ask.
It's all right to know. It's okay to show their emotions. Because my nephew cried to me the other day. Yeah, I ain't talking about man up. What is man up?
No, for real.
What is man up? We're not helping them
real.
out. We're shaming them. That's where they get that from.
That's
They're
right.
scared to ask for help. They're scared to be vulnerable
That's
because
right.
we be in their lives want to be bashing on them. We ain't got time for that. We have time to pour in more love,
We got to
support,
curse,
understanding,
cut those
respect.
generational
More
curses.
love.
Cut them off. Cut them off. My
Yeah.
nephews can come to me anytime. Like I said, the other one, he had tears in his eyes. And in my head, I'm like, okay, he needs help. What
That's
do he
right.
need?
That's right.
As a 6-year-old kid, as a 9-year-old, 13-year-old, what do these kids need? The young boys need? What do these little girls need? It's nothing wrong with helping them out and making sure they're decent human beings. Because at the end of the day, I want my niece and nephews to know they have been loved, they have been supported, they have been valued, they have self-worth, and
That's
I'm
right.
there to give them all the goods. And I'm not a perfect uncle at all. So I make mistakes, but I let them
We all
know,
do.
Uncle apologized because he didn't do X, Y, Z right. So I'm apologizing to you now. And that helps them build character.
That's right.
And show them that, Yes, even adults make mistakes.
Yeah, we fuck
That's
up.
right. All the time.
Fuck up all the time.
All
Why
the
we
time.
ask for help?
Yeah,
That's
a lot of
right.
times. That's why. Hey, I'm fucked up. Hey, can you help me out?
For real. Bad
For real.
news.
Maybe
It's a lot
bad
of
news.
bad choices.
Made bad choices. We all do. Kids
You
gonna make
know,
bad
we
choices. They don't
human.
want
They gonna make bad choices. It's life.
to err is human. Is that
That's
not
right.
That's right.
You know?
If you make bad choices, niggas, guess what? Don't make yourself feel bad about it. Kids make not so good choices. Adults do the
No,
same
for
thing.
real.
That's when you
Yeah.
ask for help. Like, oh, I made a mistake. Can you talk to me about it? And I try to tell my nephews, and then when they do something bad, their character's not bad. Because a lot of people, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? They have a subconscious, like, is there something wrong with me? And that's when that shame start
Yeah.
building, that that negative self-belief building in. Instead of that, I'm like, what's going on? What do you need help with?
Words, how we word
How you
things.
word
How you
things help them
word.
out.
Yeah.
It's not what you say all the
And
time. It's
sometimes
how you say
it.
stuff.
So that's good. I'm glad
Yeah.
you broke that down.
Yeah.
Because when they look at you like that, and when they get to the adult size, like teenager, they do something really messed up. They won't come. They're not gonna come to you because you start building trust when they're little. So when the big stuff happens, they can come to you and ask you, "Well, this is what happened. I need help.
Yeah.
I crashed your car. and you mad at me?" No, because we all done something bad. Now, the thing is, what can we do from now? We gotta put some boundaries up.
Right.
Maybe you can't drive the
Or
car
for a while.
for a while. That's not.
Put it right there.
Like, okay.
Cut that time real quick.
But yeah, if they start acting
Yeah.
like kids, like again, kids, adults, we all need help. We all need help in a situation where we need to be uplifted. No more shame. No more saying, you know what, I feel bad when I ask somebody anything. Nope, this is the perfect time. Trust me. Sometimes your pride can get in the way. Your ego get in the
can.
way. It has for me several times.
Oh, yeah.
But then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that no more. Let me just ask. There's nothing wrong with that.
For real.
There's nothing wrong with that. Matter of
real.
fact, I see somebody who need help, and I'm they grass. Don't be asking me to come cut your grass. Just let you know.
Ain't about to be in the sun every day.
That's why I probably look dark and down on screen.
You and me about the
But
same complexion.
it's mutual help. It's mutual help. They help me, I help them out. So
Right.
it's okay, and there's nothing wrong with asking
That's
for
right.
help.
That's right.
So I'm sorry, we can go on and on about
Okay,
this.
I know. This has been a great topic. Thank y'all so much for coming in
Thank
each week.
you
We so
so
appreciate
much.
you. We
We
love you.
appreciate
Peace, love,
y'all.
and blessings to you this week. And may God be with all.
I say. Let's get this over.
All right.
We love y'all. Always support.